Mr. Trill talking on Pill Talk, and I'm in here with East Texas own Chauncy Williams, owner of Almond Raw Movement LLC. It's a trucking company out of East Texas, and today he's gonna tell y'all a little bit about his business and how he got into the business and how you can get into the business. So first off, where you from exactly in East Texas, and how did you start your trucking company?
Yeah, man, from Jefferson, Texas, and man, I started my trucking company, man, by chance that I was driving for this company, and man, this guy was like, man, you running so good, man, you making us rich. Why don't you get your own money? And man, that's how I jumped in it, man. Somebody put me on the company I was working for, and I took off from there, man. Once that money started coming in, man, shit's like a drug, man. Like I can't stop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So what made you want to get into the trucking business? Period. Like from the jump, like before you was an owner operator.
Yeah, it started when I was just getting out of the military, and I was looking for a job, and East Texas is all about the oil field, and you know what I'm saying. I had was with my brother, and he was saying, man, you better get in that offer. That's where that paper is. So I went to go, apply for jobs, and they all like, we need a CDL, CDL. And I was like, man, what is this? So I ended up getting my CDL, man.
How'd you get your CDL? Through the military or?
No, man, I was working at Coors Light, man, the hardest job I ever had. Rolling them damn beer cases in, my back still hurting. And they gave me a chance, man. They hired me with no CDL, and they was like, hey, we'll get you your CDL if you're gonna work. So, I mean, I worked there for a while, man. My back hurting every day. Like it had got so bad, I had to take a week off. And this was when I was young, 22, 20, 21. So I was in good shape. Coming out of the military, I couldn't do it.
So he's like, he just rather get a driving job.
Yeah. But that really pushed me though. My back hurting every night, and man, it's crazy. Back hurting. I was sleeping on my brother's floor too, man, at the time. So back hurting. I ain't got no bed to sleep in. Yeah. And I end up, pushing and getting my CDL. And once I got that CDL, I quit. Yeah. Went straight to the oil field, and then, man, took off from there. I was driving ever since.
Yep. What made you get your own truck?
Money, I start having all these kids, man, and
tired of working for other people.
Tired of working for other people, man. That money is, I'm telling you, it's money.
So on average, just not getting personal business, but on average, about a year, what you probably seeing like? You seeing six figures?
I've been seeing six figures. Man, I ain't trying to, like no cap. Like I make about 300. You know what I'm saying? My very first year. You know what I'm saying? But I worked hard. You know what I'm saying? Running hard, and I was with a good company. That's the key. If you ain't with a good company, you ain't gonna see no.
So when you say you with a good company, you working with like you lease your truck through other companies? Or
Yes. I lease my truck and they give me 90%. That's like unheard of. You know what I'm saying? But like if you go to any other company, they be like, oh well, we'll give you 75% in such surcharge, man. It's a scam, man. You know what I'm saying? It's made for you to just keep running their loads and they getting paid.
So how do you go about getting like your LLC, like to make your business legit and everything? So you get I'm pretty sure you gotta have like certain numbers and stuff like that.
Yeah, well when you go
like DOT numbers and stuff.
Oh like that. Well that goes into that DOT stuff. I wouldn't worry about that when you first start. Now that's getting your own authority, but to get your business, you need to go. Just go online. It's a lot of. I use Inkfile, but it's a lot of places online. You go and they'll tell you where you'll start an LLC or whatever. However, but like I say, man, everybody talking about this LLC. I don't think LLC is the way to go. Yeah. I really don't think LLC is the way to go. I feel like if you got enough money, pay a payroll. Like I said, my payroll is only $40. To run my payroll every week is $40 a month, and I can run it many times a week as I want. But I run it, once a week. Yeah. And man, it helps so much with your taxes. Just for instance, when I had my LLC, I had My first year, man, I paid like $20,000 in taxes my first year.
Cash money or you just had paid out?
No, the IRS they don't want their money.
just took it.
Yeah, yeah. The IRS want their money. So my first year I paid almost like $20,000, and then I was but I'm a big reader, so I was reading about S corp or whatever, and I switched to S corp, and man, the year after that I got like I think $500, but that's good when you're making that type of money and you getting money back. So if you can go the S corp route, you know what I'm saying? Unless the only way I would go LLC, I say if you making like 40,000 a year or below. But if you making enough to get you a payroll, go S corp. You won't regret it.
And you said do you pay? And the only difference in it is you doing your payroll.
Yes, you got to have a payroll when you're an S corp.
Okay.
That's the only difference is you doing your own payroll. But that's good though, because as far as like court and like I ain't trying to but if you got on child support, you want to get an S corp so you can pay yourself your own salary versus them going by what your business make.
Yeah.
But it's fair though, because I can't give you my business money because other people I gotta pay other people. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense though.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It makes sense, but yeah.
So so pretty much like how would somebody if they want to apply for your job? I mean,
man, call my phone, man. Just 903-722-3887. Just call my phone, and I just hired 2 people. I'm growing, man. My main focus for 2021 is growing. So I got some new trucks that I'm gonna probably go and purchase me some new trucks here in about another month or 2. And man, I'm trying to be the biggest trucking company ever. You know what I'm saying? And not just trucking. I want planes, boats, transportation. I'm trying to own it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what about the so what's the negative? It's pros and cons and everything. What's the negatives about the trucking business?
The negatives is dealing with brokers that call you all the time. You answering your phone. Staying away from home, especially if you're a big family person. Staying away from home. But the thing is, you work hard and then start hiring drivers that they may like staying out on the road. So if you want to get into
Is it hard to keep drivers?
It is.
It is.
It is hard to keep drivers, but it ain't been hard for me because I treat them well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I treat them real well. I haven't had nobody quit.
Yeah.
So I'm doing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. But it can't. I'm pretty sure it is hard for other companies.
So what if like you had somebody quit and then would you let them come back, or it just depend on what they?
Well, if they didn't, totally mess up my truck and nothing like that, man, you can always come back. I offer, health care, dental, vision. I give bonuses. Man, anything. Like if a driver, if you want to talk about something like him getting a raise or something, like I feel like everything is an open discussion. You know what I'm saying? So
you help them try to get into the business of getting their own trucks too.
Yeah, if that's the route they want to take, but now that ain't something I can personally help them with. But man, it's so much money in it, man. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to say, I want it all. I can't. Nobody can have it all. You know what I'm saying? So
dealing with like money, like running a business. What's some things in like some gems you can give the guys, about money management, like managing money, like. A lot of people think they want all the money, but they don't know how to manage it. It don't last long. Man,
that is a killer, man. And I always say, man, to successfully run a business, I think it's 50% knowledge, 40% money management, and 10% correcting mistakes. Because you're going to have mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Especially, when you just your first time. But, man, I can't tell you how important money management is, because the money gonna come in and like, let's just say, just the, average worker, when I was, driving, I was making between, $1,800 at the most a week. Yeah. So you get a paycheck and you see like, man, it's $9,000 like just for 1 week, and your mind, and you still got the like, oh, 9,000, I'm finna go to the club, do whatever. And guess what? You're gonna have a breakdown. You ain't gonna have no money to pay for it. I'm telling you, the most important thing is to keep that truck running. And if you ain't got the money to fix the most
expensive
thing, which is like just say getting a motor. Like let's just say you have 10 trucks. You need to have enough money to where you can buy a motor for each truck in savings. Now that's just your savings.
Yeah.
If you ain't got
so
that,
about how much a motor costs? Like
20,000. I just say 20,000. So I put up 20,000 per truck.
Yeah.
Just to have sitting.
Yeah.
And not only just have sitting, but what I do is I have my money sitting, right? And then the money I'm constantly getting in, so I just got this 20 just tucked, just in case. But you still give yourself a maintenance account or whatever. And then, I mean, I'm different though. Like, man, I spent 2 years, man, same shoes, everything. I spent $100 a week for 2 years to grow my company. Yeah. And that's the type of mindset you gotta have at first. Now I ain't gonna lie, man. Once you get it, and everybody's situation is different. Cause I got children I need to take care of. Pretty sure more than a lot of people. But if you just save your money at first, I promise you, man. Once that money is saved and you got it tucked away, man, that money gonna come and you're gonna be like, man, it's like you free. You know what I'm saying? It's like you free. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I would do, man. Just save that money first.
So what's the percentage you say just to save out of that? Just thinking talking money management. Like if you just saving, okay, say a person making $1,500 a week, what would you require them? What would you say they should be saving at least every week?
Depends on their bills. Like if man,
let's just say on a fixed income of like their bills in a month would be say $2,000 a month.
$2,000. That's
fair. Yeah,
that's fair.
Bills by $2,000 a month.
And you making $1,500 a week.
Yeah. So what kind of percentage would you say put up?
Okay, first the $2,000. So every paycheck, okay, that first paycheck. Let me see. Let me get it because I know this money management stuff. So at least the $2,000 you got that. So out of the $2,000, so you 15 is 3. So you got 6,000 a month is basically what he making. Yeah. $2,000 goes to all his bills. So you got 4,000, right?
Out of that 4,000, he should be putting up with at
least 3,000.
3,000.
At least 3,000.
At least 75%.
Yes. At least 3,000 after what I'm saying. So because 1,000 a month, you can really do a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I did a lot with just $100 a week. That ain't no $400 a month. You know what I'm saying?
But you made a sacrifice.
But yeah, I made a sacrifice. So
to better yourself in the long run.
So yes, man, I'm telling you. But I'm telling you that money, man, once you start saving it, and I would put it in and this is another gem too, like it's a lot of online accounts that's got some pretty good interest on there. Like, man, I've had hundreds of dollars on interest that I've had on some of my online accounts. I will put it on online, and they won't let you. They'll just say like, man, I want to go get some money. Well, if you got an online account, it's gonna take a day for you to get your money.
Yeah.
So it'll let you sleep on it. You know what I'm saying? That's the jewel right there. It'll let you sleep on it.
Or get an account where you don't have a debit card to it. That debit card is killer.
Yeah, that debit card is a killer.
Yeah, because you swiping and you really not paying attention to how much money, especially when you got so much money, you just spending and then you look up at the end of the month, damn, I spent $5,000.
Man.
Just on nothing. And it's like store stop type shit.
Yep, I'm telling you. But that online account with no debit, like it takes a day to get your money. That actually helped me too. Cause I'm like, man, I want to get this. And then the money come, I'll be like, man, I slept. You know, it lets you sleep on it. That's what you
put
need.
It right back in there.
Yeah, and I went put it right back in. I'm like, nah, I don't need to make that right now. You know, I don't want to do it right now. So I think that's a lot important. Like from your paycheck. Matter of fact, that's what you need to do from your paycheck. Have it going already to your online account, so you won't even see it. And then when that money build up, man, get your, to start your trucking company, you probably need about $20,000. You know what I'm saying?
To start off.
Just to start off,
buying a truck and everything.
Yep, you can put a down payment on a truck. And here's another gem too, man. When you buy your truck, man, I won't buy nothing 3 years under, man. I did it. I won't buy nothing 3 years under because it's gonna come with problems, and you ain't gonna have the money built up yet. So get you a little 3-year-old truck, man, and I'm telling you, man, and get you an APU and a bunk heater, because I had problems with my trucks too, man. If you idle the truck, the truck start having problems. Like, man, I just did it like 2 weeks ago, man. My damn APU went down, and I was idling my truck at my damn the coolant reservoir. It got too hot and had to put a crack in. And just to hold a coolant reservoir, $300. And that ain't from the, like, if you go to the dealership, it's $5. I just went on eBay and got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and you gotta understand when you go in the game of trucks too, man, your parts, man, man, don't ever deal with the dealership, man. Get all your parts online or get them cheaper, man, because them dealerships, they gonna hit you. You can't afford it, you know, starting out. Maybe, you know, and when you get big, it's gonna be, you know, it's different when you got multiple trucks because the money gonna always be there. But starting off, it's so important that you inching up. You know what I'm saying? You can't mess up because that one truck go down, you go down.
Yeah. So I always ask everybody one question, and this one question is if you could tell the youth one thing right now, like you know it's gonna reach every youth in the world, and it's gonna stick to them, what would you tell them? What's the one thing you think they need to know?
Man, if I could tell the youth, I would tell them, don't make no excuses. You gotta run your race. No matter how far behind you are in the race, you're gonna have to run your race. You can't say, oh well, you know, I didn't have this, or oh my parents were crackheads, or something like that in our community. That no excuses, man. Regardless, you're gonna run your race. Either if you don't even decide to run, the man still gonna get his gun, pow, and you just gonna be in last.
The race gonna start regardless.
It's gonna start regardless. So for the youth, man, run your race, man. I didn't start, up front at all. I feel like I was last in the race, but I'm running faster. Yeah.
And before we go, man, plug in your number, for your business and everything like that.
Okay, my number is 903-722-3887. Man, get at me. Man, call me, man. You need a job, man. And like I said, man, I give anybody a chance, and I try to take care of our community, definitely take care of the black community, make sure, something that we all need to do is take care of each other, And I think I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life is bettering our community, you know what I'm saying? So, man, call me, and if I don't have nothing right now, I'm gonna lock you in, and when I do have something, I'll call you back, or just keep calling me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, that's Trill Talk No Pill Talk with Chauncy Williams of Amin Ra Movement, LLC. We out.
Yeah.